If Gimp is giving you a saving failed error, don't worry. In this video, I'll show you the quickest fixes so you can save your work properly and get back to editing without frustration. This is a really common issue, especially when you're trying to save as a JPG or PNG and Gimp seems like it is not responding. By the end of this guide, you'll know exactly what to click, what to check, and how to avoid the most common save problems in Gimp. And if this video helps you out, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more easy software tutorials just like this. Let's jump right in. First, the most important thing to understand is that in Gimp, the save option and the export option do two different things. If you press Ctrl+S or go to File and then Save, Gimp will save your project as an XCF file. That is Gimp's native file format, and it keeps all your layers, edits, and project data intact. But if you are trying to create a regular image file like a PNG or JPG, Save will not do that. In that case, you need to use File, then Export As, or press Ctrl+E. This is one of the biggest reasons people think Gimp has failed to save, when really it is just waiting for the correct export step. So if you want a finished image, always make sure you export it with the correct extension, such as .png or JPG. Now, if you are seeing a permission denied error, the problem may be related to Windows security settings rather than Gimp itself. On Windows, search for controlled folder access in the Start menu or Windows security settings. If that feature is blocking Gimp, you may need to allow gimp.exe through protected folders. This can happen when Gimp tries to save into locations that Windows considers protected. A very simple workaround is to try saving your file somewhere easy, like your desktop or downloads folder, instead of a restricted folder. In many cases, that is enough to get the save working immediately. Another very common issue is cloud-synced folders like OneDrive or Dropbox. These folders can sometimes lock a file while they are syncing in the background, which causes Gimp to fail when saving. If that happens, try saving the file locally first, outside of the cloud folder. Once the image is fully saved and finished, you can move it into your OneDrive or Dropbox folder afterward. That small change often solves the problem instantly and saves you a lot of time. If Gimp still won't save, check the file name carefully. Sometimes the error is caused by invalid characters in the file name, such as slashes or backslashes. These symbols can confuse the system and stop the file from being created properly. A safe approach is to use a simple file name with letters, numbers, spaces, hyphens, or underscores only. For example, instead of using special characters, try something clean like Final Image 01 or Banner Design. A quick rename can fix an error that seems much more complicated than it really is. There is one more thing that many people miss, and that is hidden export windows. When you export to formats like JPG or PNG, Gimp may open an extra dialog box for quality settings or file options. Sometimes that window appears behind the main program, and it looks like the save is stuck. If nothing seems to happen, press Alt+Tab and look for any hidden Gimp dialog windows. If you find one, bring it to the front, check the export settings, and confirm the save. This is an easy fix that often gets overlooked. So to quickly recap, if Gimp says saving failed, make sure you are using save for XCF files and export. As for PNG or JPG, check Windows permissions if you see a permission error, avoid cloud sync folders while saving, rename the file if there are invalid characters, and use Alt+Tab to find any hidden export windows. In most cases, one of these steps will solve the issue right away. If this helped you fix your Gimp saving problem, please like the video and subscribe for more simple step-by-step tech tutorials. And if you want, I can also help you with other Gimp issues like export failed, brush problems, or file not opening, so make sure to check out the rest of the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.